This is Roy Canny, and this is Favorite Game Friday, where we have a group of contributors with completely different tastes in gaming talking about their favorite game in the category of the week. Last week we talked all about programming games, so let's take a look at a few of the comments from last week. Jacob says Lords of Zidit, and he even uses Lords of Zidit in math class that he teaches to show the economics of your actions and your different moves and stuff like that. Definitely an awesome programming game. Christopher says Dragon and Flagon is a funny one. Definitely awesome to have the whole bar crawl done out in a programming thing where you're trying to figure out who you're going to hit with the chair next. And then Jalen says Forbidden Stars. I didn't think of Forbidden Stars at all, but it's awesome because you're programming all these different actions out on the board and trying to stack them in the right order where your opponents are and where they aren't, and then trying to take out those actions on the board as well. So definitely a very programming game, even though it's on an epic scale. Make sure to leave in the comments down below your favorite for this week's category, and hopefully we'll mention it on next week. This week is all about games with resource management. What's a game that you really enjoy where you collect resources and figure out how to use those resources in the best way possible to succeed in the game? Let's get to the contributors' clips.
Imperial Settlers.
My favorite game with resource management, Teotihuacan, City of Gods.
This quick playing resource management game has me playing it over and over. Glass Road.
Favorite game with resource management? Lorenzo Il Magnifico.
My favorite game that has resource management is Heroes of Land, Air, and Sea.
My favorite game with resource management is Concordia.
My favorite resource management game, 51st State.
My favorite resource management game is Woodworking, the board game. In other words, Lignum.
My favorite resource management game is A Feast for Odin.
And mine is Cat Lady.
I really enjoy resource management in games. It's always interesting to figure out how to collect resources, whether it's trying to turn those resources into points, or whether it's using those resources to build other things in the game, to build up your engine, or build units to take out your opponents. There's all sorts of ways resource management can be utilized in a game. Make sure to leave in the comments down below your favorite resource management game, and also make sure to check out all of our amazing contributors on Instagram. We're always posting things we're excited about in tabletop gaming. So thanks so much for joining us on Favorite Game Friday, and I'll see you on the next one.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.